welcome back to my channel. This is Gina B. Living Foley, and I sure hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July holiday. I didn't do much around here because I live up in the hills and fireworks are prohibited up here. We are at a high fire risk, so we just really enjoyed nature and, oops, there's a little something flying around. Enjoyed nature and had a little barbecue with my daughter and her fiance, and we just had a lovely time. So if you're new to this channel, please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that when I put up any Dollar Tree haul or wellness on a budget, you can get notified. Now today it's a little bit different. I just found some wonderful things. It's my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow. And I had to go in to grab a few things for my little massage office. But I found some just regular items at Dollar Tree that I was really impressed with. A couple of new finds. And by the way, I live in a very small town, so I have noticed that people are already hauling Halloween items, and I'm so envious of that because I'm a Halloween fanatic. And yeah, a lot of you are already getting that stuff. We're not there yet. But we are getting back to school items, and I found one thing that just really blew my mind, and I'm going to try it and see if it works. And I will start with that item. So when I walked in, they were literally, the shelves were blank, but they were putting up in the very front where all of the garden stuff happened to be. They were pulling that down, rearranging it, and they were putting up back to school items. And a lot of school items can also be used for your office, right? So I have my little office in this room. This is a very cute little combined room where I can practice my dancing. Can you see my sparkle? I'm an old belly dancer, and I have to have sparkles somewhere. So I practice in here, and I also talk to clients online here. I do Zoom meetings here, and I also like to scribble and write when I'm talking to people. And if you do any office Zooming, you can find yourself jotting things down. This is an electric pencil sharpener, and it has a crayon side. So I thought this for $1.25 was awesome. It takes 3 AAA batteries in here, and I'm going to see if it works. I was so impressed. It's small, and I need something small because I have to have a lot of room in here for my hobbies, my dancing, and so the office kind of is secondary for me. Wanted to have something like this because we all jot stuff down, and I like to use my colored pencils, and it's a pencil and crayon sharpener by Jot. So impressed by that. If you journal, this is wonderful to have. You can travel with it. I'm hoping it works. I'm going to see. I'm going to test it out. We will know very soon. Anyway, another thing that I found, it was nearby the school stuff. It kind of meandering into the Crafter's Square. And I have seen this hauled before, but we haven't had this in stock for so long. And I'm doing a project. I'm going to be covering up a little section of, I have a very old-fashioned in my bathroom medicine cabinet that is somewhat Tiffany style, where there's a little Tiffany style mirror thing that pulls down, and inside I can put like toothpaste and things like that. Well, I am going to do with this chalkboard, excuse me, I can't talk today. Gosh. Craftwise chalkboard paint has not been in stock in months, and I found it. Definitely going to paint that little rectangle that is a messed up Tiffany style mirror, and I'm going to be putting little spiritual messages so that when I get ready for the day, I have something to look at. I cannot wait to do this DIY. And for $1.25, the chalkboard paint, it's made in the USA. I'm very supportive of that. And it's a great deal. Hobby Lobby, it's a bit more. This is a bit more. But, I know Dollar Tree has regular paints, but they don't come like this. They have acrylic paints that are in a larger bottle. And I just mix them with a stronger, what do you call the matte finish Mod Podge. And it allows me to do glazes and really cool painting on things. I will not be mixing this with anything. This is going to go straight on. I have a feeling it's going to work. So craft-wise, chalkboard paint, you get 2 fluid ounces. So for $1.25, I figured you can't beat it. But yeah, Walmart carries stuff like this. It's a little bit more. It's in the $2 to $3 range. So I picked them up. Had to give it a try. And then I found also nearby the craft section, we have the candles at our little store in Placerville. We have candles and we have some home decor. And I found this beautiful little painting that's going to go, I believe, in my bathroom. My little front bathroom. So I have a little project to do. I'm going to paint that mirror with the little chalk paint, and then I'm going to put this up. I just think it's beautiful. It's like a watercolor or a watered down acrylic, and it's very small, but I just have a little collage thing going right now. And a very dear client of mine and friend of mine bought me this beautiful spiritual saying in black and white, and I keep surrounding it with like little green plant type paintings, and this is part of that collage set. So very excited. $1.25 art, you can't beat it. I had to have it. So nearby that, one item they did get in that's fall related and they smell fantastic are these candles with a little metal leaf. You can see that. And the 2 different colors, kind of fall related. But, I'm all about sunflowers. So I'm going to pull out some sunflowers. And I got some other sprigs here. So we're kind of going into that, middle of summer, what we would consider the edge of summer, and starting to lean into fall. And I know some people might think I'm crazy, but I like to start putting stuff up. And I'm going to make a little area in my bedroom for these. One is Harvest Cider, and it smells really good. I smell a lot of pumpkin spice in this one. And then this one is Pumpkin Chai. Now, I don't smell pumpkin in here. What I do smell, my big nose on that candle must be a beautiful picture for you to see. But anyway, it smells more, I actually smell a little bit more spice in this, chai spice. I smell pumpkin in here, pumpkin spice. Both are going, I'm going to do a DIY with that. But those are nice little pillars for $1.25. And then going further down that aisle, so I spent a lot of time in that aisle going from kind of, the back to school, then it goes into somewhat craft, then it goes right into the Crafter's Square candles, and then sprigs. So blending a little bit of this summer, you have a silk butterfly here. That is a true fall sprig, but you can use this any time of year. And the reason why I'm a little bit more interested in fall stuff, and I'm going to start picking things up, showing them to my daughter, is because her and the fiance are getting married next year in the fall, in early October. And so I am starting to get ideas for centerpieces. And I just really liked these colors, and these are a definitive yes. I know my daughter's going to love these. She's wanting to do real pumpkins and then kind of a centerpiece and a lantern. You get the drift. So I thought these were pretty together. That's going to go with my pillars. You know, it's going to be very, very pretty. Maybe I'll do a little video on that setup for you so you can get ideas. By the way, again, I have mentioned before, I only use a cell phone and I have very limited lighting. I live in a cute little cottage, bungalow-ish place on a hill. And although I get a lot of natural sunlight, we've been a little bit cloudy up here. Our 4th of July was pretty cool. It was not really warm. It was interesting. So an oldie but goodie has come back to my Dollar Tree, and this is going to go on my little, like I said, my little table where I'm beginning to do kind of semi-summer and fall. It's going to be like a little, you know, just a little scape, what I would call a scape, and a tablescape. And I found these. Everybody hauls these. I've seen them. We all love them. These little lanterns. And it just, up here in the mountains, we love the kind of utility looking lights. They're all over my house. I have them all over. So let's pull out the little tab and let's have some fun looking at the light. Oh my gosh. Right? Oh man, that's cute for $1.25. And it takes those little batteries. I don't know what you call them. I forget what you call those batteries, but I just love the fact that again, it's an item made in the USA. It's an LED hanging lamp. I just like to set them on their sides randomly on a tablescape. It looks so cute. But it requires those little batteries that you would put in. They're about that big. They're little ones. They're not the nickel size. They're real small. They remind me of like a pill, you know. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but you can see the size that is going to need. Okay, but this has a lot of life. It's an LED. It'll last a long time. You just have to remember to turn it off. You have to remember to turn it off. So I bought 2 of those, and I was really, really excited about that. Then we entered, I went moseyed on down, and they were putting up some new items. Now, I have seen some people haul these in the past throughout the summer. We never had these in until now, and I just thought this was a gorgeous headband. Look at that. It's a beautiful, I feel like a jersey knit that has been creatively knotted and wrapped around this headband. And I thought, I'm going to just pull this off and show you. So today I have one of my Dollar Tree scarves. So I got headbands and scarves. I have a partial alopecia situation, but I mean, I can wear my hair down. I don't have like full-blown alopecia. I have alopecia areata, which is a scarring style. So what I get is permanent, but I haven't really, I mean, I've been very lucky. I still have a lot of hair left. However, there are certain days where I have a bad day and the hair's not covering all the spots just perfect. I'm a little retentive about that. And I'm not afraid to talk about my hair loss. I mean, I know so many people that have experienced alopecia. And what I love about the Dollar Tree headbands, they run a little smaller. I find that when I have headbands from regular stores, they tend to be a little big and they don't really grab my teeny tiny head. I know, tiny head, big nose. What am I going to do? And big, of course, they appear black, but my eyes are very dark blue. Big eyes, big nose, little head. Cartoonish. But I love this. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm not going to wear these together, but when I have those bad hair days, I pull all of this front hair back with my curly hair, and it just looks great. And I really appreciate the way they made that. I just thought that was gorgeous. So we got one of those. And then so when I moseyed on down, it entered kind of the beauty section and, you know, hair, nails, all of that. And I found another one. I'm taking the tag off of this as well. But none of these are name brand items, by the way. They're just all generic and Dollar Tree items. Uh, look at that beautiful turban style. And so you just, I mean, that's going to be beautiful. Look at that. Matches my hair. I mean, I've spent a lot of money putting things on my head to kind of cover when I have bad hair days. You know, alopecia is tough to live with. So, you know, I do better at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I see these at stores and they're too big on my head and I'm having to alter them and they want $5, $7, $10 for them. So if you ever have the inkling and you have a smaller head, I recommend try Dollar Tree for your headbands. However, they stretch to full size. I mean, they're great. But for someone like me, even when they're not stretched, they're still too big when I go to a regular store. So I thought that was just gorgeous tie-dye. Perfect color. Couldn't beat it. And then I found a neutral scarf. This is one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love these little tiny scarves. At night, even in the summer, it begins to really cool down. This is a Juncture brand. So is this one, which I have creatively wrapped around my head with a little ponytail. And I'm wearing my little Dollar Tree earrings that I got a couple years ago. By the way, I'm going to do a DIY with these. These tarnish after about a year. They start to tarnish. They're not real anything, but they do have hypoallergenic inserts, you know, the actual earring part. I forget what you call these. If you're a crafter person, please tell me in the comment below what this is called. But, you know, it's got its own jump ring, and, you know, it just begins to tarnish from here down. So, you know, you can't repair that. So I'm going to paint them. I think I'm going to do either a spray paint, or what I might do is take some nail polish and go around the area and make them shiny and blingy. See what happens. But this, for nighttime in the summer up here in the hills, is perfect if you get chilly. I use these around my head a lot. I do a lot of turban stuff, again, if I have a bad hair day. But what I love to do is just to wrap this a couple of times, you know, just with and these scarves, they can be quite expensive right now. We are, you know, all things are going up in price. And for a Juncture brand item, you just can't beat it. It's a Greenbrier import, and Juncture is name brand. So I love this kind of beigey color. And if I am kind of chilly, I may even just go around again and kind of put a little pin here. And I mean, that just looks kind of sharp. I love that with a little jean jacket, crisp white shirt. You get the drift. I'm a scarf girl. What can I say? If I can get it for $1.25, it's happening. It's happening. So, after all of that, I ended up a little further down the aisle into the socks. Now, I found something so cute. I get cold at night and we have little bugs, but I love to sit outside. This is, again, Juncture. Cute little stripe, elongated socks. These are going to go over the knee. I know they will for me. And if you don't want them over the knee, you just smush them down and wear them with a cute little pair of little low riding boots or whatever. These are darling. Size 5 to 9. I just fell in love with these. Okay. Definitely over the knee for me. But they're higher riding. You can see they're long. These are long. I've never seen these at my Dollar Tree. We don't get a lot in this little remote area. I mean, I wouldn't call it remote. We have a little town. I'm in the little town, old town border, but we don't get these nice long socks that when fall comes, we know what we like to do with those. And then I found these Bum Equipment, or BUM, I don't know, cushioned sole and arch support with breathability. I needed these. I needed these. I wear these at night. I put lotion on my feet and wear them at night. But these are wonderful if you're working out, when you need breathable socks and you're working out, maybe you're going for a walk outside and it's hot. These are great. I loved the colors. Loved them. That was kind of the major finds that I found that were either decorative or, beauty related, the fun stuff. But then I went around the last corner for me, what I had time for to do, and I found kitchen. Oh, wait a minute. I found 2 more items. Wait, I cannot jump ahead. Hold on. I found lens wipes. I don't know if other people haul these, but I've never seen these before at mine. We have the cloths, and we get some sort of wipes, but it's a spray. This I had not seen before, and it was right by the register. And this is Zeiss brand lens wipe for your sunglasses, glasses, whatever. Keep these in your purse, very small. I love it. Love it. The other thing that I have used these for, by the way, the reason why I bought them is I actually really like to clean my phone with these, okay? In between the times where you actually use antibacterial, I like to keep these for my phone, for my screen. I also got, now this was an idea for my kitchen. When you have bags and you have to try to, those clasps, a lot of times they're smaller. And I have found these wired ones to be, they're multi-purpose clips. I use them in my kitchen. I love them. They're colorful and they last. They're fantastic. So I got those. You get a 6-pack, rainbow colors. I love that. Now I'm going into where the kind of the laundry cleanup area meets kitchen items. So first and foremost, I went around. This is an environmentally safe room mist, and it's called Hawaiian Retreat. It's Wizard brand. That is a name brand item, $1.25, and you get 8 fluid ounces. You can't beat that. This is wonderful to just kind of spray in the room, but it's environmentally safe, and that is something that I always look for. I usually get a lot of my stuff at like health food stores, or I make stuff, but this was safe enough, and it had a really fun scent in it. It does smell like a little plumeria type smell, like a beautiful lei around your neck. So had to get that. Now, around that area, I found the first item in the kitchen. We all get these. These are wonderful. They offer 10 bags, and they're sure fresh. I like to clean vegetables and use these. I know these are not environmentally safe. You know what I mean? Like, they're not, so I'm very minimal in purchasing these. But to freeze vegetables that I've brought home, I will double bag and put them in here, get all the air out, and I love to use them for that, okay? But yeah, not super environmentally safe, but why not? I do use them, and I'll reuse them, so there you go. Full-on kitchen item now. We're going into some food, and then we'll be done. I got the, they're called Dare Breton Sesame Cracker, and they were lower in sodium than what I normally see, and I like to put a little, I've got fresh basil right now. I'm going to do exactly what's on here. I'm going to do a little thin slice of mozzarella and a fresh tomato and some basil with reduced balsamic vinegar. That is exactly what I'm making. That will be probably my dinner this evening. So you don't get a lot of these, but I'm not kidding you. I was at our local Nugget and eat a small thing of crackers like this. I'm not kidding. It was $10. No joke. So if you're on a real stiff budget right now and you need a little cracker for your cheese board spread, go for some of these. If you have them in your Dollar Tree, check. $1.25, you can't beat them. Okay, I found, now this was, to me, this was the deal of the day. These are True Blue, no preservatives, no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup, and no artificial colors. Ginger snap cookie, spectacular dessert. You know what I do with these? I will take these and put a little dollop of cocoa whipped cream, like coconut based instead of milk based, which is, you know, it's a low fat, low sugar type of, they call it cocoa yo, something like that. And I put a little bit of that on top with a little piece of apricot or a piece of fruit or a berry. That's my dessert. And I mean, it is not really high in sugar. It has only 85 milligrams of sodium per serving. And it only has 9 grams of sugar per serving. So that is a winner for me. And look at what you get. Look at that big bag. So happy I found that. Some of the kitchen items are blowing me away. I found another pretty healthy thing. High brain fat, lower in sugar. It has a few M&Ms in it, but there's no added salt. There are some salted items, but there's no heavy added salt. Like, you know, low in sodium, 50 grams of sodium per serving, and you can't beat it. These are little individual bags by Nature's Garden Mountain Trail Mix. It's got your raisins, M&Ms. Sorry, it got dark all of a sudden, very dark. Okay, huge cloud coming overhead. But look at that big bag. You get 130 calories per little packet and 4 grams of protein, and you get 4 little bags. It's not a huge savings, but I like I said, I was at the grocery store at the Nugget, and oh my God, something like this was like $9. It's crazy prices right now. So when I find something like this for $1.25, I'm not passing it up. Final item, we bought these last time and I'm going for them again. If you have not seen them yet, we never had these before. We had a generic brand and it was in a can and not the best for you. It had more sodium in it. This packed in water, not oil, light tuna, wild caught bumblebee tuna. That on one of those little crackers, perfect. Super high in protein. You know, it is a cholesterol infused item. So if you're watching your cholesterol, you just don't eat a lot of it. But it literally is almost 2 carbohydrates and packed 15 grams of protein, no added sugar, and the sodium is 210. It's not bad. The others were almost 300 to 500, which I cannot do that, but can't beat it. Can't beat it. If you don't mix this with a heavy mayonnaise, and you wave that and you just fluff it up with some, you could put a little bit of, what I like to do is just take a little bit of, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I take plain freeze-dried or dried onions, and it's not the powder, it's just little onions, and it's an herbal mix, and it's just called No Salt, and it's an herbal blend, and I get that at the Dollar Tree. It's wonderful. I get it at 99-cent store. There's no salt added. You put some of that in there and just kind of fluff it up with some lemon juice and put it on one of these crackers. And that's a great snack if you work all day and you need something to keep you going. Lots of water and you're good to go. I sure hope you liked this Dollar Tree haul. It wasn't all wellness today. It was kind of everything that I found. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I just repeated this. I think I already hauled these, but I got more of these. If you see these at your local Dollar Tree, I got the sauce, organic sauce, and diced tomatoes, and they weren't crazy filled with sodium. They weren't crazy. They're not perfect, but they weren't crazy. So about 140 milligrams of sodium. So I bought those. So again, if you like this Dollar Tree haul, please hit the like button. If you're new, you feel free to subscribe if you're liking the content, and the little bell so that you can be notified whenever I put up a Dollar Tree haul or something on a budget. I am all about living life fully. Again, my channel name is Gina B Living Fully on a Budget. Take care, have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.